Hello everybody, thank you for watching your weekly reading. This is going to be for the 9th of November to the 15th of November. I'm sorry I haven't continued with the daily draws. The reason being is that I fell ill and I've not really been able to do many videos. I did end up looking a little bit like a hamster at one point with my cheeks, but I got this lovely gift to make up for it. Now this was a friend of mine's first ever tarot deck that she was gifted, and she decided to send it to me, all the way from America. So I feel incredibly privileged, and it's the Legend of King Arthur. So I've literally just opened this today. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know whether you're all familiar with it, but isn't it gorgeous? It's absolutely lovely. We've got beautiful imagery here. So let's have a look and see what comes up from this deck. Now, I don't know whether everybody's been feeling it, but there has been kind of a down energy. So let's hope that next week is going to be a little bit different. And I apologise, A, if you hear my creaky chair, B, if you hear any fireworks going off, because it is a firework night tomorrow. It's bonfire night tomorrow. I always thought I would have been born on firework night, but I wasn't. So let's have a look. What is next week going to bring? Ooh, wow, okay. Alrighty then. So to me, these don't look so bad, like going into the normal energy of the traditional tarot, I would say. I would mean that this Ten of Cups and the Nine of Shields we have here. I'm just going to consult the little book a little bit to see if it... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it basically corresponds. This is still the Cups, and this is going to be the Pentacles. So that pretty much sums it all up for me. It seems like we've got a little bit of questing going on, a bit of home comfort, a bit of blessings. The next week we may actually be reminded of our respect for each other and our honour for each other. Because of these two here, I would imagine that there's a little bit of correlation between. I mean, if you look at this one, it can be quite a startling image, but I feel like we are all a fortress. We hold a fortress within ourselves. We are able to be cut off a little bit from society when we protect ourselves in that way. And the Ten of Cups, while normally it would mean the fact of, how to say, well, this was my computer telling me I'm low on memory once again. While it would mean traditionally that we are an island and we kind of cut ourselves off and everything like that, I feel there's a deeper sensation this week even. Well, it could actually go through to the month. The message I'm getting here for this week and through these cards is almost a get back out there with each other, please. Basically, get out there, please. I keep getting this please. Fulfill all your obligations. Sorry, this one. Fulfill all your obligations. Be diplomatic. There's also a little bit of popularity here. So you could actually... Okay, so this is getting back out there, not being so isolated, and this is actually fulfilling a promise. I would also say that there could be... Let me just briefly have a look at this one. I say there's a little bit of regeneration going on with this one. And the meaning of this, I feel, is that we're in Scorpio, so Scorpio is the sign of regeneration. It's the phoenix destroying themselves into ashes and then being able to recuperate and regenerate from that and become a better person with a lot more knowledge. So I would say that within this, there is a very strong feeling of this week being kind of understanding who we are, understanding where our obligations lie, and keeping our promises. I'd also say there's a little bit of independence with that one, and with this one, actually. So there seems to be almost like a need to step back, but also be almost like the rock that somebody can come to for solace and serenity. You're not necessarily having to cut yourself off this month. Don't be afraid of people crossing that emotional moat to get to you. If anything, please do invite your friends or family to come to you with, a need for advice or anything, that they feel that they need to gain from you. For some of us, I feel that this could be somebody who does need our gift of regeneration because they're going through it themselves and they have no idea how to do it. For these, I feel like there is almost a sense of independence that they want to gain. Somebody may even want to leave in a relationship and not be sure how to do it. Somebody may want to change jobs but not be sure how to tell their workplace. Somebody may even want to just talk things out. I just hear these kind of spools of reels and reels of information that's coming through. There's so much information that's going to be passed around next week. You may even discover something that's actually been kept hidden by somebody, and it may be that this secret has been weighing them down for quite some time, so they're now feeling that this is the right time to talk to you. For anybody who has a friend with a birthday next week, I think that that's going to be quite prominent as well. The kind of regeneration energy around Scorpio, if you do have a friend in Scorpio, just keep a look and see if anybody is keeping well. And I also get the feeling of Taurus too. So just keep a check on those friends of yours and see if they are doing okay. I also sense that there is going to be kind of letting something go here. And I think you are going to be letting your guard down rather than anything. So the energy of this week has been building you up against the annoyance, I would say, while these cards are asking you now to kind of release that. It is difficult because Scorpio is such an intense sign, an intense month for November. You may be finding a little bit lost sometimes. But don't worry about it. I mean, this has given me a lot of information. It's not going to be so short and so sweet this week, but yeah, I just feel that there's a new beginning coming through for you. For the Northern Hemisphere, we are getting a little bit hammered now by weather. For the Southern Hemisphere, it's now going to transform into something hopefully beautiful and sunny, but not too extreme, because I think we're going into the extremes now. This is kind of the middle ground. So don't feel too bad about having to let down your guard. Do let people in if they need it. And yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a load of fireworks that are just going off, and it's very distracting from the voices in my head, if you know what I mean. So I do kind of feel this is going to be very beneficial for you, but most of all, I get the feeling that there's going to be something or somebody that you need to let in and trust with yourself and your inner wisdom, basically. So I hope you can see that. See if I can bring these to you a little bit. Just kind of embrace the energy of these cards. They do look scary, but they mean well. There's a lot of hidden energy in them. Basically like Scorpio. So I do hope that's helpful for you for the next week. As ever, if you want to get in touch with me for a more personal reading to see what's coming up for you, all the details are down below. The website is getting a little bit of a restructure, and also we have Patreon donation links and just subscribing and Facebooking as well. I think they're down there too. So best of luck for this week. Let me know how you get on. Embrace the energy. And coming up to 10 minutes now, a little bit longer than intended, but as I say, this is a new deck gifted to me and absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to look forward to getting to know it. So yeah, I do hope that was very helpful for you, and I look forward to reading for you soon.